So I've done a lot of videos on the subject of individualism and what really is life. And so I came to the conclusion that there is a possibility we're living in the mind of God. And so as I started coming to this understanding after deep analysis and deep thought and brainstorming, I started coming across others talking about this more and more. And so at once I thought this was my personal hypothesis, but after coming to that conclusion, I found out it's a pretty common thing. So I made a video a while ago where I called it, Are We Living in the Mind of God? And that's where I break down how I came to this conclusion. I came to the conclusion by basically realizing that nothing cannot exist. And in that nothingness, there must have been a moment where it wasn't really a moment, but it was more like an eternal moment where consciousness must have said something like, I am aware that I exist, but what is this? You know, there would be nothing around but this thought. And from there came everything else, where it's almost like a dream, where if you dream, you can dream yourself into a world. In that world, people exist and things exist. You can interact with objects and items, but you're really dreaming. So along those lines, I was thinking that is what reality could be, is something kind of similar. It wouldn't have to be exactly the same as a dream, but something kind of like that. And so basically the whole world would be a mind. All the objects, you know, even the Bible says God created everything by speaking it. So speaking it's kind of like a thought. So it's kind of saying that, hey, everything came into existence. Let there be this, let there be that. So with that thought, that's where I kind of got this whole idea, this whole concept. But now I'm coming across more and more people talking about it. I guess it's a whole thing that's been around for a while. I had no idea this when I first came to this conclusion. That's what kind of surprised me a little bit, is when I started hearing more and more people talking about the same concept. So I'm going to play a clip for you in a moment where you're going to hear this person kind of expand on this thought and describe basically the same thing.
The all is mind. So if everything in my dream is made up of me, and we just copy paste that up to this level, we're all maybe part of one mind, and there aren't any people. It's just a mind. So like the distance between us doesn't exist. It's just like a dream, except we're sharing a dream up here.